Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the audio edition because there is no video edition. It is strictly an audio offering. Have a whole bunch of reasons, but the number one reason by far, you. I want to minimize distractions. We have more than enough distractions in the world around us. Buy this, fear this, look at this, pay attention to this, all this stuff going on. It is done intentionally to confuse you, to make it so that you just either turn numb or get overwhelmed. Either way, it's to their advantage. The people who run the world, they're doing it. They're the ones that are setting up big pharma. They're the ones that are setting up mass media. They are the ones setting up big government. They are the ones setting up the military-industrial complex. These are the people. We're in the process of taking charge completely. And one of the easiest ways to do it is just confuse you, overwhelm you. Or, as one of my favorite groups from the past, Led Zeppelin, said, dazed and confused. That's the point. I don't want that. Now, while you're here working on your manifesting ability, a God-given gift to each and every one of us, I want you to focus. A lot of people look at the 5 cards, not the same 5 cards, but the 5 card spread every day, and they just kind of take in the action and then they close their eyes and listen. You choose whatever works best for you to look at the cards, at each of the cards as I'm talking about them, or close your eyes, or a combination. Doesn't make any difference. I want you to really develop great clarity of vision. My job is not to get subscribes, not to get likes. My ego does not need that masturbation. I need to inspire you. That's my job. Inspire you. Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to believe anybody who pays any real honest intention to anybody else is considered a phony. Okay, so what are you pitching me? What are you selling me? I'm not selling anything. I mean, I would love if you liked and subscribed and made comments. Wonderful. But my job, my main job, virtually my only job, is to inspire you to create images that help you manifest. So let's look at the 5 cards. In the middle, here's our oracle card every day. This is To Be Fair. That's a real interesting gift, fairness. I would think that would be, if you had a top 3 conditions kind of a thing, peace might be one of them. Joy, fairness. If you had those 3 things in your life, you'd have a pretty damn good life. So the idea of being fair or having fairness in your life means that there is a balance. We don't always get what we want when we want, and the way we want. We don't do that. And sometimes we don't even get it at all. And you know what? Many times that's actually a good thing. But the idea of having fairness, of having balance in your life, an equal reciprocation, a give and take, yeah, that would be pretty good, huh? Oh, yeah. I think that would peace, joy, fairness or balance. Yeah. So let's talk about this idea of being fair. Over to the right side of the lady who looks like she's spinning around, or maybe just, you can tell she's very balanced, 2 arms on either side. She's holding something in her front hands, owl sitting on her crown. Just the epitome of equilibrium. Anyway, up to the right there, it says she has a 38. 38. A 3 means that you're finding some sort of collaboration within yourself, because we're talking about manifesting. We're not talking regular tarot. Reading tarot for manifesting is very different from regular tarot. So the idea is, and 3 is some sort of an internal collaboration. Mind, body, spirit, that kind of stuff. The next number is 8. 8 is producing tangible results. Results in the 3D. The 3 and 8 together equal 11, which is a master number. So it makes it extra special. But the 11 or 101, which equals 2, you got to make a decision. And you do it on a very deep level. This is not a superficial decision. This isn't, whether you like vanilla or chocolate ice cream. It's not that. Much, much deeper. And so it has to do with the question of being fair. That primary gift for all of us. Being fair. Let's take a look at today's meme. I found one that kind of applies. It's from Dostoevsky. He says, above all, don't lie to yourself. That seems fairly obvious, but you know what? We all do it. And we all do it a lot. And these days, from my point of view, from my opinion, I think that's the number one mistake that most everyone makes. We lie to ourselves. It's not fair. We're worried about the world being fair to us when we cannot be fair and honest with ourselves. You want to talk about projecting, you want to talk about manifesting, there you go. Above all, don't lie to yourself. I said this was going to be a deep dive, and you kind of get the feeling right there. Let's go all the way to the left, look at the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that we value. We're not talking money. We're not talking things. We're talking real, honest to goodness value, love, friendship, health. You can't buy health. We all die. So, when your time is up, your time is up. How about joy, happiness? How about peace? And the best thing of all that money cannot buy is time. You can't go back in the past. You can't go into the future. You have now, here and now. And that's disappearing as the words are coming out of my mouth. It's going into the past. It's gone. As I said yesterday, or I think the day before, growing up, I always heard the phrase, time is money. And for most of my life, I believed that. Never questioned it, in fact. But the last 3 years, most especially, has forced me to look at my values. Why do I believe what I believe? Why did I think what I thought? And I've had to do a lot of reorganizing. I've quit lying to myself, pretty much. And I realized that as opposed to time is money, money is time. Whatever you do to earn your money takes a piece of your life. You're never going to get it back. So when you then take that money to buy something, make sure it's worth that piece, that chunk of your life. A new car isn't, new house isn't, new shoes aren't. Things are not, ever. Buying food to eat, yeah, that's pretty good. Getting shelter, adequate shelter that is safe, comfortable, okay. And improves your life. Being able to eat keeps you alive. Shelter keeps you comfortable to some degree. But always remember to reverse the expression. Instead of time is money, money is time. Money is your time. Straighten out your sense of values. Make them solid. The 4 is the most solid geometric form there is. It's the square. It's the block. It's the cube. Very solid, not easy to tip over. So the Four of Pentacles says get a solid set of values. Don't lie to yourself anymore. That means the next card over is the Two of Pentacles. You're going to have to make a decision about what's important to you and why. Just as I've done over the last few years. But why do I believe what I believe? Why? I never questioned it. Let's take a look at it. That's what you have to do. Above all, don't lie to yourself. Be fair. It is a primary gift, joy, happiness, peace, fairness. Next card over. How do you get to all of this? How about the Knight of Wands? Wands are passion. Wands are excitement. Wands are good stuff. Wands are like plugging yourself into your life, recharging your batteries. And the Knight of Wands says you have confidence, courage, passion. Take a look at your values. Be fair to yourself. Self-love. Final card, Ace of Cups, self-love. You must love and respect yourself. I'm not talking narcissism here. I'm talking about a love of yourself that shines a light on others. Narcissism flips the switch. It hurts other people, puts them into darkness, takes advantage of them. The point here is to be fair. A primary gift we all need. But to do it, you have to be fair to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Watch the fairness come into your life as you become fair with yourself. That's the reading. Back tomorrow again for a Tao Manifested Tarot reading. I do a brand new one every day, 365. I will see you when I see you. And the next time, we're going to do it again. In between now and then, peace and blessings.